as the hoopla over the grandest wedding in town approaches its crescendo, Saif Ali Khan entered into matrimony with 5-year-old long girlfriend Kareena Kapoor today in Mumbai. The high-profile couple of Bollywood made it official as Saif and Kareena went for a registered marriage today, with Karisma being one of the witnesses. Along with Karisma, the three primary witnesses were parents of Kareena, Randhir Kapoor and Babita, and Saif's mother, Sharmila Tagore.
Saif and Kareena are now man and wife. The couple got married between 11:30 a.m. and 12 p.m. when Saif sent his car to fetch registrar Surekha Lokhare from the Bandra family court. And in true filmy style, Saif and Kareena stepped out on their balcony to wave at the crowd.
One more Khan to the already existing long list of Khans in Bollywood. Yes, it is the heroine Kareena Kapoor Khan who turned a Khan post her marriage, a registered marriage, to Saif Ali Khan here at Saif's Mumbai residence. So this is officially Saifina now.
The bride looked radiant and resplendent in red, while the groom was the epitome of casual cool in Raghavendra Rathore Patani. Kareena wore a green salwar kurta with a heavily embellished red dupatta wrapped also casually around her. It was her designer friend Manish Malhotra's creation. She teamed it up with minimal jewellery, red bangles and left her hair open, adding to the aura. Bebo's father and sister Karishma Kapoor and Randhir Kapoor too stepped out to wave at the crowd. Saif's residence, Fortune Heights, where the wedding took place, wore a festive air with teeming media and fan presence. The couple had been dating for the last 5 years and were rumoured to be living in together. Saif was married to Amrita Singh till 2004 and has 2 kids from his last marriage. Both the children have been a part of the festivities, even though today they could not be spotted. Meanwhile, Kareena was dating Shahid Kapoor before she met Saif. Both continue to be cordial towards each other till date. In fact, Shahid Kapoor is happy for his ex Kareena and hopes that she does not quit acting after marriage.
I would like to start by congratulating the family because I think marriage is something जो बहुत बड़ा occasion होता है family के लिए. Babita and Randhir, both of them are people I've known for a while, so I'd like to congratulate them. बेटी की शादी बहुत बड़ी चीज होती है. Then obviously Saif and Kareena, I wish them a very very happy married life. शादी एक बहुत बड़ा decision होता है, and I hope that they're very happy together. And I hope Kareena keeps working because she's one of the finest actresses that we have.
King Khan Shah Rukh Khan too took to Twitter wishing the couple the very best. With Rashma Shetty and Ramya Chandra in Mumbai, Entertainment Bureau, headlines today.
The Saif Ali Khan-Kareena Kapoor love story began 5 years ago. The two met on the sets of Tashan and soon became Bollywood's most stylish couple. As the couple embarks on a new chapter in their lives, we look back at their journey in love.
10 years ago, if someone came and told you that you would eventually be happy, peaceful and completely in love in a solid relationship with Saif Ali Khan, what would you have said?
If they would have said with Saif Ali Khan, definitely I would have been like, oh my God, no way.
It was the year 2007 when love first blossomed, although both had met on several occasions before, including on the sets of this film. While they hadn't yet been cast opposite each other, but certainly there was an undercurrent of electricity between the two.
Do you have a pickup line? That is interesting.
No, but she did say something to me.
Shut up!
How do you try to pick Saif up?
Yeah, ask her.
I wish I did.
What?
What did I
You liar.
Never tell the truth.
Never.
While the dating was kept carefully under wraps, tired of rumors, Saif finally came out in the open to talk about their relationship 2 years later, just as another film of theirs released at the box office.
Very happy in my heart.
the looks, style and the charisma. Instantly they were labelled as the Brangelina of India, with the media christening them Safina.
What's Safina cosmetic? Anyway,
I don't know, you tell me.
no. Well, I'll ask the question again. You distracted me with the Safina.
And while there is lots of love and peace in their lives today, things weren't always this way. The year was 1991. A 21-year-old Saif Ali Khan met with a much older Amrita Singh at a party. She invited him home after a warning to get his own bottle of scotch. He went, and as Saif famously said, "I never left." They were married a year later. Amrita was 12 years older than Saif. Saif's parents, Sharmila Tagore and Mansoor Ali Khan, did not approve of this alliance. After 13 years of marriage and 2 children, a daughter named Sarah and a son named Ibrahim, the couple divorced in 2004. On the other side, Kareena Kapoor, who was at the time linked with several of her co-stars, was in a steady relationship with Shahid Kapoor. 3 years after being in love, which so many thought would eventually lead to marriage, their relationship ended amid rumor that Saif Ali Khan had entered the picture. Finally, in October 2009, Saif and Kareena came clean. Saif publicly admitted to dating Kareena. Saif and Kareena. Kareena and Saif. Safina.
Saif and Kareena's wedding is being touted as the biggest royal wedding of our times. But the wedding of the original royal Patodi to the biggest superstar of that time was nothing short of a fairy tale. Mansoor Ali Khan Patodi, dashing captain of the Indian cricket team, fell in love with Sharmila Tagore. He pursued her for 4 years till she said yes, and this is how the original royal romance unfolded.
Patodi was introduced to Sharmila by common friends in Delhi in 1965. He reportedly fell head over heels for the Bengali beauty. Interestingly, Sharmila had known about this dashing player before she met him. But Sharmila was hard to impress, and Patodi tried every trick in the book. So much so, he perhaps gained the dubious distinction of being the only lover in the world who gifted his girlfriend a refrigerator.
I think at some point he was very romantic and very charming. It may be difficult to see today, but my mother says he was. And I think he wooed her, as this must have been amazing, this couple, you know, the captain of the Indian cricket team and like this leading actress, and it's the stuff of a fairy tale.
Sharmila would often sneak out of her shoots to meet Patodi. After all, there were rare days when this busy couple would be in the same town. Some of her fellow actors helped the lovers meet.
Because Sharmila worked me in about 10, 12 pictures. In the beginning, when she was in love with him, she used to tell me about him and talk a lot about him. And once we were shooting for a film, Mere Hum To Mere Dost, and she wanted to go and meet him. So I worked the whole night for her that she should go and meet him.
In Patodi's words, Sharmila battled for 4 long years before she accepted his proposal. Her parents did not approve of their daughter getting married into an orthodox Muslim family. Tiger's parents had Nawabi reservations about their son getting married to a movie actress. She was, after all, a big star and a sex symbol at that. After a lot of persuasion, both the parties agreed. Sharmila converted to Islam to become Patodi's Begum. A lot of this had to do with Sharmila and Mansoor's grooming. She was the great-grand-niece of Rabindranath Tagore and had grown up in the midst of progressive Brahmo philosophy. On the other hand, Mansoor, who was born to Iftikhar Ali Khan Patodi, 8th Nawab of Patodi, and his wife Sajida Sultan, did much of his schooling in Oxford. Clearly, both the youngsters had their own exposure, and perhaps their formative years contributed a great deal to their liberal outlook towards life.
There was another wedding in recent times that captured the nation's imagination as much as Saif and Kareena's. The union of the son of Bollywood's first family and the most beautiful woman in the world had all the hype and the hoopla. So when Abhishek Bachchan and Aishwarya tied the knot in 2007, it looked like stars had quite literally descended on earth.
It was this song that brought Abhishek and Aishwarya really close. Reportedly, Abhi Ash began dating each other soon after Bunty and Bubbly.
I was filming in New York for a movie, and I used to stand on my balcony of my hotel room and wish that one day, wouldn't it be nice if I was together with her, married. So I took her to the very same balcony and I asked her to marry me. Oh.
They were traveling, they were planning their own shows and their movies together. Aishwarya was letting her hair down, and that showed in her films as well. It was almost like the young Sanjana was back.
That must be Sanju.
Sanju?
Hi, I'm Sanjana. Got another Pepsi?
Abhishek, his close associates say, had become relaxed in personal life and extremely choosy professionally. He didn't rush to do 6 films a year like he did when he split with Karishma. Abhishek had confidently walked those extra miles to be with his lady. Aishwarya has held her own in the Bachchan family.
I have fantastic in-laws, and I think that's when a girl's blessed, when you don't feel you've gone to a new home or a foreign home. You know, when you feel as comfortable with them as your parents, and similar friendship, it's great.
If this is not, then what is an affair to remember?
Bollywood has a history of real-life couples tying the knot in real life. Amitabh, Jaya, Dharmendra, Hema and Rajesh Khanna and Dimple Kapadia. Bollywood's real-life romances are no less than the romances we have seen on the big screen. And when real-life superstar jodis get together in real life, it is really a match made in heaven.
After Zanjeer, the offers started pouring in and Amitabh had regular work. And it was on a film set that he met his future wife, actress Jaya Bhaduri.
I'd seen some photographs of her before I actually met her. And she seemed very cute and very small and very impish. And then I was told by Hrishikesh Mukherjee that he was making this film and he was wanting me to work in it. And he told me that she was going to be in it, and that was her first film. and it was almost my first film also. And then we met her. I saw her on the sets of Goody on the first day of shooting, and we went out together. We kind of liked each other's company because we were all working with Mr. Rishikesh Mukherjee. And Rishida was working on a number of projects at that time. There was Anand, there was Goody going on. And there was always a very informal atmosphere with him. And we had a nice group of people and we went out.
Love had blossomed and it turned to commitment during the making of Abhiman, a film that released a month after a very real-life wedding.
What really attracted me the most was his eyes.
Oh, my eyes?
Yes. I'm talking about the physical appearance, but
yes,
it's impossible to say it. I think it's too personal.
There were so many things.
I can't sort of.
हम नहीं तोड़ेंगे तोड़ेंगे दम मगर तेरा साथ ना छोड़ेंगे ये दोस्ती हम नहीं तोड़ेंगे तोड़ेंगे दम मगर तेरा साथ ना छोड़ेंगे.
While the audiences loved the Jaiveeru Jodi, another pair was very happily lapped up.
पूछ ले ज़माने से ऐसे ही बहाने से लिए और दिए दिल जाते हैं होली के दिन दिल खिल जाते हैं रंगों में रंग मिल जाते हैं.
It was on the sets of this rugged film that Hema finally gave in to Dharmendra, ignoring Sanjeev Kumar, who was also present on the sets.
पकड़ो और ये हाथ ऐसे 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 यहाँ और ये उंगली यहाँ और अब आंखें बंद कर लो.
Quite a tough time. I think it's too personal.
But even as Hema and Dharmendra began seeing each other, the fact that Dharmendra was a much married man and the father of 2 kids constantly followed them. Finally, in December 1980, Hema Malini and Dharmendra got married. Both had converted to Islam, so Dharmendra could have 2 wives.
Fresh off the success of Bobby, opposite Rishi Kapoor, Dimple was the next big Bollywood star. And it was easy to fall in love with an icon like Rajesh Khanna. A single film old, 16-year-old Dimple married Rajesh Khanna. But Rajesh, who went on record to say later that he married Dimple on a rebound, wouldn't be able to keep his beautiful wife happy for long. Post the mid-70s, as he suffered a string of flops, his behavior became erratic and frequent fights at home ensued. The couple had 2 daughters, Twinkle and Rinky, by then. In 1984, Dimple finally parted ways from Rajesh Khanna, though the couple did not complete the divorce proceedings.
That it's a wrap on a special presentation on wedding stars. For news and updates, keep watching Headlines Today.